So for those of you who are new, this might be a bit of a shock to you, but every month I go through how much I made in the previous month. I do it every single month. I've missed out 1 month so far in the past 2 years, and that's because there really wasn't anything to show for that month. But what I'm going to do is take you through from the highest earner to the lowest earner, let you know any recommendations I may have for sites to try out, and then next month we'll come back, do the same thing. And the reason I like it is because on YouTube you'll get a lot of people who say this website will make you a lot of money, but then in reality, after about 2 months worth of doing it, the website's rubbish and they don't make a penny. So what I like to do here is showcase to you where I'm still earning my money from. So I may have done a video a few months back on a website and I may say it's incredible, everyone go sign up, but in reality it might just be a short-term phase, and then using these videos you can come back, have a look, see just how much profit I'm still generating on a week-to-week basis, and you'll be able to see if longer term then websites are worth giving a go. But if this is something you enjoy, if you enjoy the honesty and the transparency, hit the subscribe button down below. You'll see one of these every single month, and hopefully over the next few months we're going to get a lot more sites added to the spreadsheet. I get quite a lot of people asking me about the spreadsheets that I use. If you want to use any of the spreadsheets I use, go over to the website and give that a look. They're all over there ready to be downloaded. If there's a spreadsheet you want to use that isn't there at the moment, just let me know which one down in the comments. If you let me know if I just quickly show my spreadsheet here and blur this all out, whenever you watch a video that I'm using a spreadsheet on, you'll see the name along the bottom. If you just put the name of that down in the comments and say, can I have that spreadsheet, then I'll upload that to the website for you. It just makes it a bit easier to understand which one we're talking about. But let's get into how much I made in April. So then at the top, as we always do have, it is my student loan. Before I get into going into these in a bit more depth, if you see anything on this spreadsheet that you like the look of or want to learn more about, there's already a video on the channel for it. So just head back to the channel, look up whatever it is I'm talking about, and you'll see it right there, ready to make some money on it yourself. But the student loan is something I just basically get every 3 months in big blocks, and I've spread it out into a monthly calculation so you can see here just how much I'm getting. If I unhide the rest of these over here, you can see I am only getting this student loan for the next 3 months, and then the student loan is gone. The whole point of this channel was for me to learn a way of making money online where I could replace that student loan income. At the moment, we're getting there, but we're still quite far off. But I have still been doing uni work alongside all this. I am now officially finished university, so I have 3 months before I have to move out of my flat. I have 3 months to think of a way to replace that student income. If I can do it, great, we'll do this full time and I'll look at some incredible methods for you guys. If I can't do it, then I will move on, get a part-time job or a full-time job, and then we'll keep this going in the background, seeing if we can turn this into a full-time job eventually. But student loans at the top. Down in second, we have our actual income from YouTube. You can see it's down from last month, but that's not too much of an issue. I do tend to have some good months and some worse months, but still good in my eyes anyway from YouTube. You can see we're down by around 30-40 pounds there, so it's not too bad. We're still sitting around that 250 mark, which is where I think the channel's at the moment, so I'm quite happy with that one. But obviously it depends massively on what videos go out that month, which one's getting the most views, which ones aren't. I've been through it all before on YouTube and how the revenue actually works, but if you want to do YouTube yourself, definitely give it a go. I've done videos on how to get started, how you can find out what you'd enjoy doing. It's definitely worth giving a go if you want. It will take a while before you start seeing some money come in. It took me around about 5 months, but now at the moment I'm sat quite nicely at that 250-ish mark a month, which is definitely what you like to see. Just below YouTube we then have referral codes. The referral codes for this month, we had a little bit come through Sorare, and by a little bit I mean literally less than £10 came through Sorare. We had some money coming in from Gousto. It isn't actually money, but it's £30 equivalent, so I've still put that in there. It's basically thanks to one of you guys signed up using my link. You get 65% off your first food box. I get a free one, so that was a nice bit of free food for a week. We have, I think, one sign up from Zigaloo, which is anyone who's signed up to Zigaloo before will know is £5, or it might be £10 actually. I think I might have had 2 sign-ups. And then finally we have a little bit of commission coming through on OddsMonkey. As you guys know, I always tell you just how much I'm getting from any affiliate link I get. I can't tell you the specifics amount because that's in contract that I'm not allowed to say that, but I can always tell you every month when I show you the referral codes which sites are giving me that cash. So if you want to go look up their referral programs yourself and get enrolled on them, you can do so. Moving on from referral codes, you can see we've had some surveys this month. That was from the day I did a day full of prolific surveys. Now I won't lie, if we just bring up prolific, we can see that one of the surveys we did on that day actually got rejected, and it was the £7.50 one. I have had massive arguments with them over in the email section over here. I have, in fact, even in the end reported the survey for this, because it took a solid 40 minutes to do that one. Now, I have done over 100 submissions on Prolific. This is the first time I've had a problem, but the lack of communication you can actually have with people is quite worrying when it comes to things like this. In the instructions for this survey, it said, give us your immediate reaction to a clip. So a clip will get played. I'm more than happy to tell you what it is, because they haven't given me my money, so I'm not sticking to my end of this. But a clip got played. It was a 3-second clip. They then wanted you to say whether or not the person was an English, native or non-native speaker. Instant immediate reaction they wanted. They didn't want you to play it multiple times. They just wanted you to listen to it once, give your immediate thoughts, and then move on. And for somehow with this one, I was too quick. So my thoughts were too quick. They said that I had just enough time to have listened to the clips and put in a response, which I did, because I did that. And yet still, they said I was too quick with my instincts, so they refused the money. How instincts can be too quick, I'll never know, but that one was a bit annoying because that was a big chunk of a reward there. But you can see with all the others, I'm getting these really confidently and really getting my pay all the time. I've had 94 submissions, 81 approved. Any of the other ones that were returned were just ones I didn't end up completing, or there was an error with the survey. You can see I've earned a big chunk from Prolific. I know there's a waiting list on it, but I definitely recommend you get signed up for it. And if you want to use some similar sites, I've also got a video looking at some alternatives that will be going into a bit more detail in a few months' time. But as you can see here underneath surveys, then we have match betting. I've done a little bit more match betting this month, not a huge amount, but we've gone up to around £25, which is probably one of the best months I've had match betting. It's just literally been, whenever I see a free bet on one of my betting accounts, I'll just use match betting. Whenever Sky do them shot and target boosts, I'll just use match betting. So hopefully that'll keep going up. This month, I'm going to be giving this match betting course a try. Now, I know this is going to be an interesting turn of events, because it's just, I won't lie, it came from a YouTube advert. So I was watching a YouTube video, this was the advert, and it was just this guy telling me how you could make so much money. And I've decided I'm going to start trying these out. So whenever I see an advert like that, it gets added to my favourites, and we're going to try out these maybe one every 1 or 2 months. So this month coming up, we are going to be giving this a try, and we're going to see just how useful it is to someone who already knows quite a bit about match betting, who already knows the basics, who already knows 2-up, horse racing, who already knows extra places. I know all of it. I don't do it all, but I know them. So I want to see just how helpful this course is going to be. So I'm going to be doing this for a month, and I'll let you know my feedback at the end of it. So hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on that. After match betting, we then have top cashback. You can see I made £5 from top cashback this month. It was from the bonus kings, I believe. This month, that's just come through. And you can see over here, it's not been confirmed yet. It's not been made payable, I should say. But we've got the £95 confirmed. I'll add that to the spreadsheet once it gets payable. Now, the £1.1 last month came from the profit we made doing one of the tasks. The £5 there has come from another website, but we use that website through top cashback. But then as soon as this is payable, we'll have £95, so that'll probably come on to next month's. Again, if you want to see top cashback, just click the channel down below and go look for the video. Next up, we have Betfair trading. Only a little bit of profit this month at £4.99. You guys know I'm someone who prefers to just do research behind the strategies and look at nice ways of doing it, but in the next few months we are really going to be getting on to some Betfair strategies and actually using them, so I'm sure some of you guys will enjoy that. And then down below we have the website, which has got adverts on now finally, but you can see it's not bringing in too much. There hasn't been much of a focus on the website yet. I'm going to be doing that round about now after I finish university. There'll be a new post on the website hopefully every day from now on, so hopefully we'll get to see that website income go back up. Like I said with this before, I'm just wanting that to pay for itself. If that pays for itself, great. If it earns more, we'll reinvest the money into the channel, as we always do. And that is it for income. So we've got user testing here below it, which we haven't done any of this month. Again, too busy with uni work, but it's done now, so we will start to see some user testing income crawl back up. We've then also got Lionbridge. I have now got another role at Lionbridge. I've been doing it in April, but as you guys know, as you saw with Top Cashback, I don't count the earnings until I've got them. So I don't count the money till it's actually guaranteed and in my bank. So with referral codes, for example, I track these a month in advance. So I already know next month how much money I'll have made through referral codes, because it takes a month to get that revenue into my account. So I always work kind of a month behind with certain things. So with Lionbridge, I haven't as of yet got paid. I think I'll get paid this Friday as my first pay, so that'll go on to next month's income. We then have Appen, where, as I said to you guys before, Appen is one where I've started to realise now it's not worth my time, the tasks on there at the moment, but I still check every Monday. I load it up, see what tasks are available, see if there's any longer term ones. I apply for any I can do. I do all the exams and entry qualifications for all the tasks on Appen, but at the moment I just haven't got any that look worthwhile doing yet. As soon as we get some that are worthwhile, we'll keep going. I do like Appen, but I do think only stick to the longer term projects or the one-off projects that pay quite a big chunk. The one I was doing here was taking about half an hour a week, and it was giving me about £2. I just feel like you could spend that half an hour a week somewhere else and get more than that £2. So I don't think that one was worthwhile. Moving on, we then have horse trading. I didn't do any this month on Betfair. We only did one before, and it was a double or bust. But we'll definitely be getting into some more of them in the future. And then just to finally wrap up, we've got my investments. If we sort by just all time with investments, if we come over here and hide this and sort by total, just to give you the nice better look, you can see with BlockFi we've made £13.19. With Trading 2 on 2 dividends, we've made £9.54. With actual Ethereum, we're £7.72 down. With our 7 cryptos over on Binance, where we did 7 random cryptos, we're £22 down. With Trading 2 on 2, we are £38.48 down from when I started. We're still in profit, but only by around £3 I should say. But we're down from when I started keeping track over on here. Bitcoin, we're £74 down. Sorare, we're £465 down, but that is because it's pretty much the end of the European season now. So we're hopefully going to see them cards shoot back up in price when the season starts to start back up again. But a main reason I'm not too worried about this is because I have made more than that through referrals for Sorare. So I'm more than happy to be losing the amount I've put in because of the fact that I'm already basically in profit. And then you can see down here with Ohm, we're £612 down. Now when it comes to Ohm, as you can see over here, last month we went up a little bit, but this month we're back down by £15. It's one now where it's in a situation where it's not worthwhile me taking my money out of that account. I think if we look over here on the dividends page, which shows the actual real value of what I've got, you can see Trading 2 and 2, when I started keeping track, we were £44 in profit. Now we're around £6.42. If we look over here with Ohm, you can see we put in £670, and now we're down to £57.71. It's not going to be worthwhile me taking that out. When I put in that 670, I bought 0.5 Ohm, because Ohm has a compound interest sort of thing on it, and you earn more Ohm through it. That 0.5 Ohm we bought is now actually 2.8 Ohm. So if Ohm can just go back to the price of when we bought it, we'd be looking at around about a 5 times return. So that would be nice, but I'm not expecting much with this. We'll keep tracking it every month and hope just one day we get some nice profit. But you can see with investments, they're not going too well over there at the moment. So let's get that hidden. Come over here to totals. You can see this month we made £434.38, taking off the student loan, which is an increase on £12 from last month. It's not a huge bonus, but when you look at the fact that YouTube income went down, referral codes went down, I'm really happy that we still made a profit. Because as I've always said, I don't want these 2 columns up here to be the 2 main focus of the channel. I don't want to just be showing you ways to make money online, when in reality all my income is coming from YouTube and referral codes. I want it to be these other sites, so seeing them go up is what we want to see. So I'm quite happy with that. And now that I've got a huge amount of time available, considering university's finished, the next few months are going to be really focused on making sure that this spreadsheet grows by about 7 or 8 columns. We're going to have loads of different opportunities coming into it, and hopefully that's going to mean a lot more opportunities for you to make profit too. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button while you're down there. You don't want to miss out on the videos we've got coming up. If you've got any recommendations for videos you want to see, let me know as well down below, and I'll get them started. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.